everyone, my name is Erin. Welcome to Medicine for the Soul. Today we'll be doing a 30-minute full body sculpting class using a small stability ball as a prop. If you don't have a ball at home, you can also use a small pillow. You can use a yoga block for some of the exercises. You can get creative. So grab your ball, head to your mat, and we'll get started. All right. Thanks for joining me today. As you know, we are using a small stability ball for this class. Before we get into it, we are going to warm up together. So take a wide stance on both of your legs. Big inhale, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, bend the legs, round your spine. Inhale, press down to come up. Exhale, bend the legs, round the spine. And again, inhale, reach. Exhale, bend the legs. Last time here, inhale, reach. Exhale, bend the legs, round the spine. I want you to roll all the way up. Good, standing tall. Lift your chin to the sky. Drop your chin to your chest. Allow the weight of your head to carry you all the way down towards the ground. Reach your hands towards the mat. Bend and stretch. Bend the legs, drop the tailbone. Roll all the way up. Contracting through your abdominals, articulating through your spine. Again, inhale. Lengthen the neck, open the throat. And roll all the way down. Bend and stretch. Good. Bend the legs. Drop the tailbone. Roll on up. Last time here. Inhale. Standing tall. Drop your chin to your chest. Exhale. Rolling all the way down. Bend the legs. Lengthen the legs. Then from here, bend the legs. Turn the heels in, toes out. And bring your elbows or your forearms to your inner thighs. Maybe it's more comfortable to bring your hands towards your inner thighs. Just keep lifting through your center. Energy out the crown of your head. And then we'll take a couple twists here, bringing one shoulder forward. Go slow. Inhale as you press through center. Exhale as you bend a little deeper and press the other shoulder forward. Inhale through center. Exhale, press the inner thighs out and open. Good. One more time. Be careful of those knees. We're pressing into the thighs. Good. Take your twist. And then bring your hands back down towards the mat. Try to keep your legs turned out as you lengthen. Then, again, rotate to parallel. Let's walk our hands over towards the right foot. Keep sending your sits bones up towards the sky. And then bend the left leg. Let's lift the left heel and roll the ankle, pressing through the metatarsals. Good. About 4 more times here. Again, left knee bent, right leg long. 1 more time. Good. Left heel comes down. Let's lengthen the left leg. And then let's take a twist, reaching that right arm to the sky. Big inhale, breathe here. Maybe circle out that right wrist. And then release the right arm, folding over that thigh. Let's come back to center. A gentle bend and stretch. Walk it over towards the left. Folding over that thigh. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Bend the right leg. Lifting the right heel high, pressing through the metatarsals. Focusing on mobility in the ankles. Good. 4 more. And 3. Left leg long. Last 2. Last 1. Lower that right heel, lengthen the right leg, take your twist, left arm to the sky, open up in your chest, and folding back over that thigh, return to center, and bend the legs, round the spine to roll on up. Beautiful. Reach those arms out towards the side. Let's take a big side body stretch towards the right. Ribs closed, shoulders down, pressing all the way back up through center. Inhale, lengthening up and over to the left. Good. Back up through center. Let's go all the way around the world, reaching up and over to the right. Bend the legs, round the spine through center. Slowly move over to the left. Chin lifted, long neck, and press on up. Good. Reverse that. Inhale to stretch up and over to the left. Bend the legs, round the spine, drop the shoulders all the way around to the right. Find lots of length and press on up. All right, walk those feet in. Let's come to the back of the mat. Good. Inhale. Open the chest. Lift from your center. Gentle arch. Exhale. Bend the legs. fold over the legs. Now we bend the legs. Let's bring our seat all the way towards our heels. Again, press those heels high and bring the heels back down to hover above the mat. Press the heels high and then bring the heels back down to hover. We're in a small ball. Good. One more time here. All right, lengthen those legs, lower the heels, and then let's walk it out to downward dog. Pedal it out, shoulders down, long spine. Check in to see how your body's feeling. Work through any kinks that you may have. Continue to breathe deeply. We are going to activate those muscles here in a minute. We're gonna work hard, build some heat. So savor this moment in downward dog. Good, lift those heels high and roll on out into plank. Shoulders over wrists, abs are lifted, long, long legs. Good, try to keep everything square. If you feel yourself hiking those hips up, try to level out and lengthen more out through the crown of your head and out through the heels of your feet. If you feel those hips crashing down towards the mat, lift, press up underneath those armpits. We are working arms, lats, abdominals. Good. Legs are long, quads engaged. Take one more breath. Press it back, downward dog. From your downward dog, let's lengthen right leg long, hips are square. We're gonna lift the left heel, shift forward, pull that right knee into your chest using your abdominals. Take a breath here and press it back. Lengthen that right leg long. Cross body, bring right knee towards left elbow. Use your abdominal strength. Take a breath. Press it back, right leg long. Exhale as you shift forward, right knee towards right elbow. Get into that oblique, take a breath. Press it back, right leg long, and then carefully lower that right leg, and again, pedal it out. Good, let's extend left leg, float off the mat. Good, keep those hips square, shifting forward. Use your abdominals, pull your left knee in towards your chest, and press it back, left leg to the sky. Inhale, exhale, left knee, cross body. Use your abdominal strength. Press it back. Right heel down towards the mat. Last time here, shifting forward, left knee towards left elbow. Get into that oblique and press it back. Left leg to the sky. Carefully lower that left leg down. Knees to the mat. Child's pose. Breathe here. Relax the arms. Rest your forehead on the mat. Let's walk our hands over towards the right. Reach your sits bones down towards the left. And then reverse that. Walk your hands over towards the left. Reach your sits bones down towards the right. Good, back to center. Let's press up onto all fours. Let's turn those fingers around. Give those wrists and forearms a little stretch. Neutral spine as you shift forward and back. Good. Turn those fingers back around to face front. And we're gonna do a little bit of circular motions in the spine. So looking over your right shoulder towards your right hip, feel that oblique crunch. Back to center, looking over your left shoulder towards your left hip, back to center. Now looking over your right shoulder towards your right hip, let's then go into cow all the way around to the left and then into cat, rounding the spine. Breathing as you do this, go as slow or as fast as you need, and then make sure you reverse. Good. Breath with movement here. Nice juicy circles all the way around, and then meet me back in center. Shoulders over wrists, knees under hips. Good. We're gonna grab the ball. Get started with this guy. Bring it between your right calf, right hamstring. So it's kind of tucked in between your knee. Good. We have options. We can be up on our hands, shoulders over wrists, or you can come down to your forearms. If we're down on the forearms, you're reaching your tailbone up towards the ceiling on a diagonal. If you're up on your hands, you want that flat back. Okay, so I'm going to start up on my hands. I may work my way down to my forearms. But from here, we're going to flex the foot to lift the right leg off the mat. The left inner thigh is engaged. Abs are lifted. That's super important. So we don't want to arch the spine and let this go and crink in our shoulders and our neck. We got to press up just like we did in plank. Lots of energy in the arms, lots of energy in the abs. Now flex that right foot and then use the glute hamstring to just press that heel up towards the ceiling. We're making a footprint here. Good. So arms are strong. Abs are lifted. Spine is long. Good. Left inner thigh is engaged to help keep your hips square to the mat. And then we're pulsing here. That ball is just nestled in place, right? It may want to run away from you, so you got to squeeze a little tighter. We press here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pull that knee in towards your chest. Point the toe. Press it back. Good. Press the foot to the ceiling. Again, a little larger range of motion. Use the abdominals to pull forward. Press it back. Don't go crazy with the spine. Good. Right hamstring should be on fire. Just one more time here. Press back. We lift and lower. Awesome job. We're going to reverse that. Left side, or balance it out. Left side. Shoulders over wrists. Knees under hips. Let the left leg float up behind you. Good. Flexing that foot. Keep your shoulders and hips square. And we pulse. So again, pressing that left heel towards the ceiling. Trying to not press into the lumbar spine. We want to think glute hamstring. Abs lifted. Arms strong. We're not hyperextending in the elbows, but we're also not, sinking into the mat. We're strong, we're lifted. We press it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Pull that knee in towards your chest. Point your foot to skim the surface of the mat. Press it back. Again, don't go crazy. We're slow and controlled here. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Left hamstring glute on fire. Press it back. Flex the foot. And then carefully lower down. Oh, all right. Awesome job. Let's come onto our sits bones. Gonna bring that ball in between our thighs, inner thighs. Come to lying on your back. Good. Feet are flat in parallel. We are gonna press those hips up towards the sky. When we get to the top of our bridge, make sure that your abs are strong, chest is open, as soft and relaxed as you can get it. Glutes are active, energy between your heels and seat, arms by your side. Good. If you want to reach your arms overhead, you can do that. You can even extend those arms above your chest. We're going to squeeze in on the ball. We're squeezing in, lots of inner thigh work here. Good. And the goal is to keep pressing those hips evenly up towards the sky. Keep the abs strong. Keep lengthening wherever you can, finding length. Chin lifted. Yes, yes, yes. Pulse, squeeze here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Slowly roll down. Good. Just hug your knees into your chest. Circle out those ankles. Amazing work. We have 1 more round. So take a breath. Feet come down to the mat. Now everyone, arms reaching overhead if you haven't done that yet. Press on up. Make sure your knees are stacked right over your ankles, abs lifted. If you want this time, you can lift the heels as well and then squeeze in on the ball. Good. Long arms. Woo! Legs are tremoring. Yep, we feel that burn. Our muscles are working hard. I like to view moments like this as a challenge, not just for the body, but for the mind. What are you capable of? Can you push past that comfort zone? Good, mentally and physically. And when you do that right here on the mat, how can that translate into your life off the mat? Okay, let's push here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Release. Oh my goodness. Just kick your heel to your seat. Gently, gently pointing those feet, flexing those feet, lengthening through the legs. Really nice job. Okay, bring the ball underneath your spine. We're looking at about rib height here. So you want the ball resting underneath your ribs, your thoracic spine. We're gonna lengthen the arms overhead, reaching out the crown of the head, and then we are gonna make sure the ribs are closed. So right here with feet flat on the mat, relax the thighs, relax the hip flexors. That's tricky, I know. And then lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Feel those abdominals working. Good. We lengthen right leg long. And then we're gonna slowly press up, lift the head and shoulders, pull that right leg nice and long, pull that knee towards your face, and then lengthen back down. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Yes, notice we're trying to keep our limbs as long as possible. We're folding in half. Good. And remember, being flexible is not the goal here. Just find length wherever you're at. Keep reaching through the legs, out the toes. Keep reaching through the arms, out the fingertips. 4 more. Inhale, exhale. Good. 3 and 2. 1 more. Exhale, fold in half. Ooh, lower that right leg down. Take a second, maybe bring your hands behind the back of your head to just roll your chin in towards your chest. Good, because even though we're not straining the neck, the head is being held up by the neck, and our heads are pretty heavy, right? Okay, second side. Relax the right leg, lengthen left leg, 45-degree angle, arms overhead. Inhale, exhale. We're not using momentum, we're using breath. We are reaching. Good, and our abs are initiating this. Lots of oblique work, lots of transverse activation. Inhale as you reach, exhale. We did the first side, we've got the second side. Good work. 4 more right here. Good, 3, 2, 1 more. Inhale, exhale, let it go. Bring the ball behind the back of your head, your neck. And just rest for a moment. Oh yes, sweet moment of rest. Again, maybe let your head lean back over the ball to soften in the neck and let the abs go. Okay, now bring your hands behind the back of your head, scooch on back. Ball is back underneath your ribs. Your elbows are wide, but we're not all the way back here. We want still within our peripheral vision. Inhale, exhale, we lift, we scoop head and shoulders. Good. Feel those abdominals contracting in your center. And just focus on the upper body here for 8 and 7 and 6. I know it feels like we can't do any more abdominal work, but we can. 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. We lift, we hold, we breathe, and then reach opposite hand towards opposite foot. Cross body. Good. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Reach same hand towards same heel. Good. Getting into those obliques. You can even just reach those arms by your side for this final one. Keep lifting. Keep curling. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Take that ball out and just lie all the way down, arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take a little spinal twist. Breathe into this. Good. Slowly move through center to the other side. Gazing over your opposite shoulder. Good. And back to center. Okay, last abdominal push, I promise, but we're gonna get those legs involved again. So take the ball, place it in between your ankles, your low calves. We're gonna rotate from the tops of the legs, flex the feet, and then start at 90. Let's get ready for it, right? Arms by your side. Reach out through the legs down to 45. Good. Rotate from the tops of the legs, pulse it in here. So we have abs working, inner thighs working once again. Good, you can stay right here on this pulse, or you can reach through the fingertips, lift the head and shoulders. Good, breathe and squeeze in on that ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the head and shoulders, keep the legs where they are, back up to 90. Let's bend, let's press. Zip up the inner thighs, squeeze in on the ball, and swipe those legs down to 45. Back up to 90, flex the feet, bend the legs. Press in on the ball as you lengthen. Good, squeeze. Swipe those legs down to 45, back up towards 90. We have 2 more. Flex the feet, bend the legs, squeeze on the ball, zip up the inner thighs, lengthen all the way down to 45. Good, remember your 45 may look different than your neighbor's. You just work with where you're at, embrace where you're at. If it's right here, great, go there. Let's do 1 more for good measure. We've got a 5th one in us. Press on the ball, squeeze, 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 lengthen all the way down, back up to 90, and let's rest. Woo! Gentle rock side to side, sway those knees, catch your breath. Awesome, all right. Rock yourself up to sitting, come all the way up to your feet, bring the ball with you. So impressed with you guys. We should feel a lot of heat, a lot of activation in our hamstrings, our glutes, our inner thighs, and our abdominals, okay? Let's give our lower body a little flush out. Let me just get this guy tucked in. And we're gonna activate the arms a little bit more. So feet in parallel. We're gonna come into a squat and press. Now I want elbows lifted, shoulders down. We squat, we press, we squeeze in on that ball right here. So it's a gentle press in on the ball. Now the goal here is to keep elbows lifted and arms rounded, similar to our goal when we're working with resistance bands. So don't let the elbows droop, right? Keep the elbows lifted. If we want the elbows to droop, that's actually needs to be done with intention. So if you want to get those pecs involved, you can bring those elbows in, but squeeze and then lift. Squeeze, lift. Good. Abs tight, shoulders down. We lift. You can either hold right here, squeeze in on that ball, press with both hands, or press with both hands and bring those elbows in towards each other. Kiss the elbows. Good. Now don't forget those legs. We're squeezing at the top. Yes, knees over ankles. Press, drive through both of your legs, nice and strong. We have 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. 4 more. 3 and 2 and 1. All the way up. Awesome work. Okay, let's grab the ball. Place it in between the right hamstring. I'm going to turn side view here. I'll turn this way. Right hamstring, right calf. Find your balance. Try to keep those hips square. Good. Shoulders over hips. Hips are square, so we don't want to hike the hip up. Ground it into the left leg. You can bring your hands to your hips if you'd like. We're going to bend the left leg, and we're going to press back, similar to what we did down on the mat, but now we're not on the mat. We are testing our balance. So left leg is bent, grounded, hips are square, abs are lifted, right foot is flexed, the ball is nestled right there in the knee, and we're gonna press it here. Good, stay with me. If you fall out of it, that's okay. You get right back into it. This is not an easy task. Now I'm tremoring, which is okay, no judgment. We are here, we showed up, we're doing the work. Let's press here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to press into the left foot, come all the way up to stand. Use the abdominals to lift that knee up towards your chest and then squeeze in on the ball. Press your heel towards that left inner thigh. Oh yes, you thought we were done. We are not done. We are going to the finish line here today. Squeeze in on that ball. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ground into the left foot. Bend the left leg. Press back, almost like a warrior 3. Abs lifted. Good. We're going to just press here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Press all the way up, moving as a unit, tall torso. Oh yeah. Press it in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Soften the left leg. So the left leg is working. Right glute, right hamstring right here. Abs are still strong. Press all the way back up. Use the abs to lift the leg. Press it in. I know, guys. I know. We have 2 more rounds of this. Woo! We've got it. Press 4, 3, 2, 1. Press all the way up. Super strong in the left leg. Right leg. Pull it in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round as promised. Energy out the crown of the head. Pulse it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press to stand nice and strong. Heel to seat for 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Woo! Shake it out. Shake it out. Let's just shimmy those hips side to side. Good work. You should feel energy radiating all the way up through the feet, through the calf, through the hamstring. We are going to balance that out. Perfect activity to work multiple muscle groups at once. Test your balance. Here we go. Second side. Place that ball in between your left hamstring, left calf. Flexing the foot, abs are lifted, tall in the torso. We soften the right knee. We reach out the crown of the head to come into a flat back. Remember, don't ever lock that supporting leg. It stays bent. Those muscles are firing. Shoulders and hips are square. We pulse that back, heel up towards the ceiling. Just stabilizing on the right leg. Noticing any differences between right and left as we get started. That's pretty normal. We are not perfectly balanced people. We strive for balance, but not perfection, right? Now don't collapse in the shoulders. Try not to arch the spine or round the spine. Good. It is okay if you're tremoring. That means you're working. And remember, it's more important how we do these exercises. How is everything. Our form, our alignment, our intention, that's what matters most. Press here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully press into the right leg. Oh my goodness, come all the way up. Nice work. We're standing tall. Use the abdominals. Good. Nice tall spine to press that heel in towards your right inner thigh. Good. Squeeze on that ball. Again, abs lifted, shoulders down. Woo, long neck. Keep breathing. Good. We squeeze here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the right leg. Keep the shoulders and hips square. Abs lifted. Support your lumbar spine. Glute hamstring. We press for 4, 3, 2, 1. Make a footprint. Bend the right leg. Pull the knee to your chest. Use those abdominals. Squeeze in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, bend the right leg. Shoulders and hips are square. Stay lifted. Press it up for 4, 3, 2, 1. This is one of those exercises where less is more. Ooh, keep it going. Don't stop, but stay specific. Don't cheat yourself. Work those muscles. Work on stabilizing here. We're working a lot of different muscles that we don't necessarily use. A lot of us are quad heavy or glute heavy. We are, of course, working glutes and quads, but we are really working inner thigh, hamstrings, abdominals. Okay, we are almost there. Heel, squeeze it in. Good. Last full 2 rounds. Right leg is trembling. Stick with me. We did it first side. We can do it second side. Press all the way up. Squeeze it in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Last one. Think about how you'll feel when you're done. No regrets. Leave it all on the mat. Press on up. Standing tall. Squeeze in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that ball out. Oh my goodness. Relax all the way down through the feet. A little shimmy in the hips, little sway side to side. Actually, you can circle it out if that feels good. All the way around. Oh yes. Maybe give your legs a little pat, a little tap, a little love. All the way back, tops of the thighs, glutes, inner thighs, down and around. Awesome work. Okay, we are almost done. I want to just come down to the mat where we'll finish. Bringing that ball right back in between inner thighs. Meet me in high plank, shoulders over wrists, abs lifted. Now you can stay right here in a high plank. You can always come down to your knees or do a combination of the two. We're gonna go for some push-ups. We wanna just fire up the arms before the end of this class. So if you're down here on your knees, keep those elbows wrapping tight. Lead with the sternum to press all the way up. Good. If you're on your toes, point the elbows away from your body, back on this low diagonal. Remember, you can do a combination. We're not just doing 5 push-ups here. We're already at almost 10. We're gonna go to 20, so keep pressing. I trust that you will honor this. You will count for yourself. Whoo, I'm at 12. It's not easy. It's not easy, but we just killed it with the lower body. Let's get that upper body. 15, here we are. Almost there. Working to 18. Oh, by the end, it should feel really tough. Last two, here we are. Push it up. You're stronger than you think you are. One more. Push it up. Good, rest the knees. Take that ball out. Let's give ourselves a little moment here. Amazing work today. Child's pose. Open up those hips if you'd like. Reach those arms away from you. Relax your forehead onto the mat. Then come back up onto all fours for a cat-cow, arching the spine, opening the chest. Rounding the spine, contracting through center. Let's press into a downward dog. Good, let's pedal it out. Breathing deeply, shoulders down your back. We never thought this moment would come, but we made it. We're here, end of class. Walk those feet in. Ragdoll, hang heavy. Feel free to grab opposite elbows here. And then let's take a little twist. Let's stretch with intention. Bend the right knee. Reach your right hand towards your left heel. Lengthen your left arm to the sky. Feels good. And reverse. Bend the left leg. Reach your right arm to the sky. Good. Square it off. Start to bend the knees and round up, but stop halfway to grab on the backs of your thighs. Rounding your spine, pulling away. Should feel good in between your shoulders, your thoracic spine. And then come all the way up here. Let's just circle out the head and neck all the way around and reverse. And then last but not least, kick your right heel forward. Bending the left knee, folding over that thigh. Nice hamstring stretch. Good, really flex that foot. And then feel free to pedal forward. And come all the way up. We'll switch sides. Bend the back leg, lengthen the front leg, flex that foot. Fold over that thigh. Good, push forward, push back. And come all the way up. Just gently roll your shoulders down your back a few times. Good. And then we'll take one last inhale to reach all the way up. Gather all this good energy. Bring your hands to your heart. You are all done. Thank you for pushing and working hard with me. Can't wait till the next class. I'll see you soon.